And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the San Francisco Giants and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball on the show next. Stepping into the box, Logan Forsythe, and we are set for baseball. Here's
Francisco, second baseman, number 12.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike two. Did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Grounded down the third baseline. In time to first, and there are two away. Digging in the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Francisco.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up, he'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second.
Here's Rougned Odor now. Into the windup and the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He threw first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And here's ball four now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one gone. Now to the plate, Jordan Patterson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board.
Line drive to left. In just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Digging in, Corey Dickerson. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take. Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he finally gets the knuckle curve over for strike one.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball four, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Standing in, Chris Iannetta. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. This one's down to third. Mondesi scoops it up. There's one. On to first, a double play. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Hit on the ground out to short. Story scoops it up, and he's set down, one away. Striding in, Justin Bour, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. This is skied into short left center. Thompson's under it, and the inning is over. So striding in, Trace Thompson. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Trace Thompson.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Fouled straight back. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting eighth.
Standing in, number 33. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Grounder down the line at third. Mondesi brings it in. Throw gets him, 2 down. In is Christian Yelich. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Hit to first. Bour moving to his right, and he is out on the tag. Digging in to try it again, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball one.
Lindor.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Stanton has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Rougned Odor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Set to deal on 2-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And there's out number 2. Here's J.D. Martinez. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. Late that time for a strike.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
He's attacking this hitter a lot.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Forsythe comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside. 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Line towards center field. Patterson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Squared that one up just a little late. And the pitch. A high fastball is in there. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Story is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting.
Here's Kendrys Morales. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Striding into the box, Jordan Patterson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Lined hard toward right center. Stanton moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Striding in once again, Nelson Cruz. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Hit hard towards center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
2-2.
And the changeup is way low that time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here's another 2-2. Hit well towards the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Stepping into the box, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why. 3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The relay, and they get the force for the second out. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Now batting.
At the plate, Justin Bohr.
Justin Bohr.
Mark Zepchinski answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager. When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And to score the runner from second. So stepping in, Raul Mondesi flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Second and third, 2 away. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely. So I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Yelich is under it. And the inning is over. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Right fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And there's the first out. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
First pitch on its way. Kyle Seager is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Calling for it, Mondesi, and that retires the side. So here's Francisco Lindor now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. 1-1. Here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single. Here's Rougned Odor now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Rougned Odor.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. The 1-0 delivery. Down the first baseline. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And they keep rolling here. They're runners at the corners with still nobody out.
The right fielder, number 28, J.D. Martinez.
Carter Capps is on his way to the mound, and this is a rather curious move to bring on the closer in just the 5th inning. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Yelich racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Odor rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he will score as well as the lead is now doubled to 4. Ready once again, Jordan Patterson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a little blooper to center. Yelich shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. Digging in and looking for more, Nelson Cruz. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitters. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Number 10.
Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
The 2-1 pitch. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make. Trace Thompson digs in. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Number 22.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Lindor ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Number 33.
Ready for another chance. Number 33. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one stayed up a little high. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson's there. 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put him play against him.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Bohr. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Yelich patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Flipped out the other way towards short. And that'll be the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's safe. Digging in to try it again.
For the Pirates, second baseman
Ryan Butcher, the 6'4 southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for San Francisco.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ryan Butcher.
Right over the middle, knee high. Men on third with 2 down. Dribbled back toward the mound. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches. Digging in once again, Logan Forsythe. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third. 3 in a row. Started
to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Lined hard toward right center. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. Ready once again, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
From the belt, the pitch. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Here's Kendrys Morales. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
He's really done a remarkable job considering the fact that he's thrown first pitch strikes to less than half the guys in the lineup. He's under 50% right now, and that's usually not a recipe for success.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
To second for one. On to first, it's a double play as they're digging in. J.D. Martinez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Now here's a slider that can't quite
1-0.
get back to the outside corner. Ready with the 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Drilled on the ground to short. Story picks it up. 1 away. Striding in once again, Jordan Patterson. He flew out in his last at-bat. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Thompson is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot.
The designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now as the former #1 overall pick Luke Hochevar gets the nod. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Yelich. And the inning is over. Striding into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
The catcher.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Took something off there, but it misses, ball 1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Here's the 1-2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dickerson's there. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he is in there. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Lindor ranging up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down. Trace Thompson digs in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. In now, number 33. He started out the evening 0 for
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 45, Daniel Bard.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Throw over to the bag. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. So digging in now, Corey Dickerson. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eight. And that's in there for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Line drive to center field. Yelich is there. 2 gone. Standing in, Justin Bour. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it. And that retires the side. In is Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Jake Diekman.
Christian Yelich. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 41.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
But man, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball's down and in. That's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4. And they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth. So striding forward now, Morgan Forsythe. He singled his last time up. And he gets ahead 0-1. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. High in the air out to center field. Patterson is there, 1 away, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping into the box. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. On the ground up the middle. 1 there. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top. One of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. It's game 4 of the two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Christian Yelich is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Ready now, Kyle Seager. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can. While not a great spot to be in right now, 2-0 to a great hitter like this, this is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he is in there.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Giancarlo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Martinez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. Coming to the plate now, Hendrys Morales. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-1 pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Francisco.
Leaves a slider right over the middle. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Story scoops it up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting second.
Here's Rougned Odor now. Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Well, man, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2.
Batting third.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Change up low, 2-0. Liriano gets the sign. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. To 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard to third. Seager has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Kendrys Morales. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
First baseman.
Infield in the overshift here now. The pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Now batting, Andre Ethier.
Designated hitter, Andre Ethier.
Pitch on the way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Patterson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Into the box now. Trace Thompson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Thompson.
Lifted in the air to center. Patterson has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. He'll do battle with Francisco Liriano to get the inning underway. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Two and 0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And that's in there. 2 and 1. Ground ball left side. Throw to first is in time for the 1st out. Digging in, Corey Dickerson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Dickerson.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out. So striding forward now, Salvador Perez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. This one's down to 3rd. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Ryan Schimpf. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Ryan Schimpf.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in.
Catcher, Jason Castro.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball, 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Here it comes. 2-0. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Center fielder.
He's set, and the pitch. Grounded to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Digging in to try it again, Trevor Story. He singled his last time up. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike.
And this one gets away. He'll throw home with it, and not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from 3rd. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the 1st out of the inning. Here's the 3rd baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to 3rd. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Giancarlo Stanton now, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from 3rd. The tag from Perez won't get him. Safe at the plate. Ready for another chance. Kendrys Morales. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning. And yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way.
And the throw is in time to get him to. Now at the plate, Justin Bohr. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So stepping in, Jordan Patterson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Now in the box, Raul Mondesi. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there. Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andre Ethier comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Odor charging this one. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Left fielder number 22.
Striding in once again, Trace Thompson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Nope.
And that misses ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That misses 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan Schiff.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Dickerson's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Francisco.
And right back at it is Liriano as he gets ahead on the first pitch of the inning here. 0-1. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
There's that classic 0-2 changeup. That is such a tough pitch to lay off. Nice job of hitting right there. Look, the reason it's tough, because the fastball looks just like the changeup coming out of the hand. You got to honor the fastball, and then he pulls the string on you. Nice take. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. There is Seager. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Here's Rogned Odor now. He popped out in his first trip. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And the Pirates are in the hit column. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. A dive, but he's back. 2-0 count, and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the fourth inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. J.D. Martinez becomes out number 2 this inning. Nelson Cruz is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Fly ball out to right field. Stanton will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Jason Castro.
And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Dickerson is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now batting.
In is Christian Yelich. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Down the first baseline. And he is out on the tag. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. A hit in 2 tries so far. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So coming to the plate, Corey Dickerson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Yelich is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Justin Bour. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ground ball right side, straight into the shed. Shin scoops it up, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And that'll put the runner at first here, and we'll have to see how indeed they decide to score that play. Striding in, Jordan Patterson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Thompson's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the third baseman now. Kyle Seager. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. Giancarlo Stanton now. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Here's Kendrys Morales. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. Josh Osich takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, and he's safe. At the plate is Andre Ethier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Dribbled to the right side, but that one rolls foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Trace Thompson checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Lifted in the air to right field. On the move is Martinez. 2 down. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. Ready for another chance? Ryan Schimpf, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Lays off 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Oh, and he misses it. Morales rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag from Perez. He's out at the plate. And that brings in the speedy Raul.
Third baseman, Raul.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low. That now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Raul Mondesi is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Francisco Lindor comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Striding in once again, Rougned Odor. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. On to first, it's a double play as their woes can. Fred Oberholzer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now at the plate, Jason Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Castro, heading for second now. The relay, and he is into second as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff double. Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. The 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Oh, and he misses it. So stepping in, Trevor Story. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Back-to-back changeups and fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the 3rd one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Seager comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Odor under it to put it away for the first out. Throw won't get him. Digging in and looking for more, Kendrys Morales. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Nelson Cruz.
High. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Digging in to try it again. Corey Dickerson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Corey Dickerson.
In there, and it's 0-1.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strike. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Yelich. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in, Justin Bour. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, making me think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Heading after it is Thompson. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Ready 1. Again, Andre Ethier. No hits in 3 tries, so now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
The left fielder, number
Trace
22.
Thompson digs in. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Fouled back. 0-1 pitch on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch could be very tough.
Now in the box, Ryan Schimpf. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Jordan Patterson. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Stanton has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Line to the right side. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can.
Now batting, second baseman, Ned Odor.
So they'll go to the.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants.
And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ned Odor is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike.
This guy's motion is so funky. You almost have to take the first pitch and just hope it's going to be a ball. In this case, it was a strike, but you got a chance to see his motion. Maybe you can measure it now and get back in the at-bat.
Now both runners are breaking. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he pops him up. Drifting toward the left side of the infield. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
Carter Capps takes the mound now, and it appears
Giants, number 56, Carter Capps.
first delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
He's in a tough jam right here, but you see what he's doing? He's going back with his best stuff, reaching back, trusting his fastball.
This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second run will score as well, and it's back to a one-run game now at 5-4.
Designated hitter.
Ready to take his hacks again. Nelson Cruz, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich is under it. And that's the third out. Digging in, Jason Castro. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And a great start to the ninth as this ought to be extra bases. And he'll begin this ninth inning with a double. In is Christian Yelich. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over, and the next guy drives him in.
And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Trevor Story becomes the first out of the inning. Hit hard down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Yelich is on his way home. And he is in to score as well. 2 big insurance runs there as they've upped the lead now to 3.
Right fielder.
So striding forward now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 out and a runner on second base. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in the right place to throw strike.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Throw goes over to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Martinez going back on it at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple. Here's Kendrys Morales. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1 on its way. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. A pause and the 0-2. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Pulled the string on him. Strike three swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Morales is retired. 2 down now.
Up next for the Giants, the designated hitter, Andre Ethier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think
curveball here blocked by Perez. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there. And now at the plate, Corey Dickerson.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth,
Ryan Butcher, the 6'4" southpaw.
Dickerson. Your attention, please.
Mitch Haniger will get up off the bench.
Number 17, Mitch Haniger.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Schimpf is there. 1 away. Standing in.
13, Salvador.
Luke Hochevar enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Stepping up now.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin
Mark Zepchinski enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Story is going to get there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Jordan Patterson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll make the catch to end it for the final out. And the Giants have battled back to knock this series up at 2 games apiece as this ball game is over. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
8 runs.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
4 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Francisco Liriano. The loss goes to Ryan Vogelsong. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance.